Today, or in the next couple of days, we're going to get this motor running again. I've had a lot of comments on the videos that I put out, and if you want to watch those videos, there's a playlist. And part of those comments gave a suggestion that I fix the broken parts before I go any further, and I'm taking those to heart. So I have this new part. I have a new part here that goes down on for the gas inlet. This one's leaking. And a new part that goes on back here, which all that does is keep me from pulling this when it's in gear. I'm going to wait in that part because I'm going to need to pull this. So today, in this video, I'm going to change this out, and I'm going to change this out, and I'm going to bring you along for that. So follow to the end, and let's see if we can't get these parts changed. That little bitty job took a lot longer than I thought it would, but I got the part off, got the new one on, it's all ready to go. The next step is we're going to replace this part right here. It's just the inlet for the fuel. Let's see if we can't get that replaced. We'll get set up here and I'll bring you in. Got a wrench. We'll take it off here. It looks like there's only one little bolt holding it. Let's see what happens. It's a locking nut. I'm sure that's because this vibrates like crazy and causes a lot of issues. If this would vibrate and come loose, so you don't want that. Let's finish turning that off. Okay, now it should turn by hand. It does. We're going to set that right here. Going to pull that up. If I can get it up, what's holding it? Nothing. Let's get it off of there. Yeah, the other one's just a pin, so that makes sense. So let's get this turned off of there and see if we can't put the new one on. The one I bought, actually really the only one I could find offhand that looked like it would work, and quite frankly, it's plastic. I hope this holds up, but we're going to take this off of here and we're going to reuse that fitting right there. So let's get this cut off. We'll get this out and we'll get that fitting loose. We'll get this fitting out and we'll put everything back together. See if I can't get this fuel line off of here without too much damage. Oh yeah, she's gonna come. There she comes. Okay, there's what we have. I'm gonna go over to my bench and get those swapped out. Be back in a minute. Okay, I've got this back on here and now I'm just tightening it up. I put a new hose clamp right there, so I'm going to get this tightened up and then we'll get the other end ready. Well, I got that changed out here, like I said, and also have it changed out here on the hose. So again, we're back to where we started. Hopefully everything will work the way it's supposed to, and just got a couple of things we got to get done. We're going to go ahead and put this back together the way it's supposed to be. Just like that. Let me get this. That's the throttle linkage. Short story. The other day when I tore the throttle linkage apart, I didn't notice this, but I dropped all of that in the water. It was just almost luck that that I found it. I looked at that and I thought, man, there looks like something's missing there. And I just got to looking at it. And the more I looked at it, the more I realized that something fell off of that. And it was right here above this tank. And, well, what can I say? Luck was with me that day. That doesn't go like that, so does it go like this maybe? Down there. Oh yeah, right there. There we got her. Okay, let's get this tightened on there. Oh, too big. Let's try number 8. Perfect. See what happens. Okay. And like I said, the other day I was messing around with all this stuff and I realized where this needed to be set in relationship to this. And I think I can take everything out right up here with this set screw. So let's get right to that and get it to where I think it should be, and we'll go from there. Right there, it is just too much. It's still way too much. Which is a good thing because I had this screw pretty darn tight. And this will give me the room that I need. I can come just a hair more. When I said it takes several turns of this screw to make a difference down here. So, boy, that's close. Wow, I like that. I really do. I can fine tune it. It may be just a little too much yet, but I like the way that's working. That's a lot better than it was, that's for sure. Let's get this just a little tighter. Oh yeah. Well, okay, I've readjusted this. I installed this little lever here, and I put this new lever on. The next step is just to see if the thing's gonna run, but that's gonna have to wait for another day because I gotta get that lower unit put together. So for this video, we're gonna call it a wrap. Just working on the old Mercury. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any comments, please leave them below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribing, if nothing else, makes me feel good. So, and I appreciate it, all of you who have subscribed. Can it be fixed? This motor has been difficult, but yes, it can be fixed. Can you fix it? Darn right you can. Until the next one.